thank Representative Cantwell and Senator O'Connell, and also the Chief and Mike. Mike is a strong member of our Seaport Economic Council, and I appreciate your leadership on behalf of the 78 coastal communities of our Commonwealth, and certainly your clear leadership for Marshfield and for the South Shore, where this facility will serve many people for decades to come. And if it wasn't for your leadership and to the delegation coming forward, this may not have been, placed on the forefront of our agenda. We were a new administration coming into office in 2015. And I remember Representative Cantwell coming in when I had a reception to meet some of the members of the legislature, even though I knew you attended, and you said, "Lieutenant Governor, can I just have a few minutes of your time?" And he had a whole caseload of papers with him, and this project was top on the list. And he said, "I just want to impress upon you how important this project is for the South Shore and for Marshfield, and that we already have a commitment from the state, but without the further commitment and the town support, this project won't happen, and it's on life support." And so we looked into this a little bit further. We studied it with you, and when Mike came to make his presentation to the Seaport Economic Council, we were convinced that this would be a project worthy of support, and I'll tell you why. When we repurposed the Seaport Economic Council, we added the word economic to the mission of the council. We have 78 coastal communities, as I stated, and we wanted the council to be focused on leveraging the assets among these coastal communities for economic benefit. So how can we leverage the coastline? How can we leverage places like this and build infrastructure that will lead to jobs and improve the maritime economy? And we were convinced that this would. First of all, you have an active commercial fishing fleet, and your lobster industry here is critical to the Massachusetts economy. This will allow you to build on what you've already been doing for quite a long time. It will also be a marine safety facility where you will convene many in public safety to make sure that the area along this coastline is safe for many people who use it. And to have a public safety training course, not only for the professionals who we rely on every day, but also for kids and families, and for people to really appreciate the beautiful asset that we have living here, but also how to be safe when boating and when recreating in the waters. So you will use this facility for economic development. It will create jobs. It will create more economic benefit for Marshfield and the South Shore, and that's why we at the council felt it was worthy to support this project with an additional $1 million of state funds. I also want to thank the taxpayers of Marshfield, because this was a project that the taxpayers had to consider and to decide that this would be a worthwhile investment for this community to make. And I want to just highlight the partnership between state and local government is evident here as we mark the groundbreaking, which has already been broken, for this project to be completed. To date, our council has approved about $24 million in grants to 56 communities, and we will continue to work with the coastline and partners like you to leverage our beautiful assets along the Massachusetts shoreline for the Massachusetts economy. So I want to thank all the partners who are here today for making this possible, and happy to be here for the groundbreaking, and certainly will be even happier on a warmer day when this is completed in July to come back and see it completed. So this is rather romantic to be here in the candlelight on literally the eve of our holiday season, and I wish you all a very safe and festive holiday. Remember those who are abroad serving, and I wish you a very good start to the new year. And thank you for allowing us to be such a partner.